What is up, YouTube? It's Frank with What's the Point EDC, and today we do an edge retention test of the Spyderco PM2 and CPM-M4, and it's knives like this and companies like this that make you fall in love with steels. I'm telling you guys right now, I've already done the testing. You're going to want to stay to the end to see what this knife does. I'm a fan of M4 steel, and Spyderco really hit it out the park with this one right here. Stay to the end, you guys. Tell me what you think. We're going to test this just like we test all the other knives. We're going to use 1/2-inch twisted sisal rope. We're going to cut in a 1-inch section until that section no longer reliably cuts printer paper. For every 20 cuts, I'll mark one line on this piece of paper. Tell me how many cuts you think that this M4 PM2 is going to get. The PM2 platform is a highly recommendable platform. It doesn't matter what steel you get it in, the knife just cuts. The design itself is made very good for EDC tasks, but unfortunately, like all Spydercos, the jimping on the spine of this knife absolutely shredded my hand. Just give it a minute and you will see how bad it got. We're at 160 right now. The edge has awesome amount of life left in it, no problems at all, so we're going to continue going. I don't know how many cuts it's going to get, but something tells me it's going to continue cutting for a while. Let's go ahead and do a couple of them. I can say now this thing's cutting like a champ. If anyone is interested in a PM2, never doubt it. Just go ahead and get one. Like I've said before, it doesn't even matter what steel you get, just get it in any steel. You'll like it. If M4 is not your jam, or you already have some M4 and you want to try out a new steel, the PM2 comes in many different steels. Crewwear, S45VN, Maximet, Rex 76, and the list continues. The same thing goes for almost all Spyderco knives. Almost all of them have different steel choices. See if it's still cutting that paper. No problem at all. Let's continue. See you guys in a little bit. No bullshit, you guys. We're at 440 cuts right now. I'm telling you, my motherfucking hand, that shit hurts. This is all a freaking callus. Woo! Yeah, I think I'll be taking a break. But yeah, we'll be back with this in about another hour or so. I'm going to take a break and give my hand a couple seconds to cool off because that thing is on fire. 440. Woo! Testing is done. My hand is it's on fire a little bit, but it isn't as bad as it was. How many cuts do you think the PM2 and CPM-M4 got? Judging by the size of this pile right here, it's a high number. I'm just saying, take a look at that. You ready to see how many it got? Yeah, you're reading right. 540 cuts. That is truly incredible, considering that the Spyderco Gale Bradley 2 and CPM-M4 got cuts, and this is thinner behind the edge at 14 thou and a hollow grind. Very interesting stuff. The PM2 is about 22 thou behind the edge, so by all means, the Gale Bradley 2 should have outcut the PM2, but it didn't, and I believe the reason for that is because this PM2 now has had 3 different edges put on it. So it's getting into that real fresh steel. And if I'm not mistaken, the Gale Bradley 2 only has 1 new edge put on it. And it's only going to get better as it gets sharpened more. So keep that in mind, you guys. The knives just get better and better and better edge retention after you remove the material from the belt sanders that have burnt the edge or overheated it just a little bit, because it doesn't take much to overheat an edge. This is incredible, you guys. 540 cuts. You can expect to see more M4 on the channel, and you can expect to see some of my designs coming in M4. I cannot wait to see what the Inflictor is, what the Stalker is, and what a few of the other designs I got are going to be like in CPM-M4 steel. I'm just a fan of it. For those of you who said you wanted to see more M4 on the channel, here you go. I hope you guys enjoy it. I certainly don't enjoy the way my hand feels, but I enjoy getting these results for you guys. I try to keep the testing as accurate as possible, as consistent as possible. Take all my testing with a grain of salt, because nothing I do is professionally done. Nothing I do is scientific. So keep in mind that I do the best that I can to get the same rope, to use the same cutting board, to use the same type of printer paper every single time, to keep things as consistent as possible within my abilities, you know. So what is my conclusion? My conclusion is, no matter what version of the PM2 you get, you can't go wrong. Here's the CPM Crewwear version. This is the Crew Carter version. You can't go wrong with either one. They're both awesome knives, and either one is going to be good bang for your buck. Now, I did do an edge retention test on the Crew Carter PM2, and that one got cuts. Not bad for the first edge on this knife. So I expect that to go up as time goes, and I will be doing a polished edge on this as well. So expect that video dropping here soon. Expect a Manix 2 lightweight and Magna Cut to come next too. There's a lot of there's so much to come, you guys. Just stick around. It's 2025 is going to be a hell of a year for What's the Point EDC. It really is. And if you're a fan of Spydercos, this is going to be a great year for you. And if you're a fan of high performance steels, this is definitely going to be the year for you, because there's going to be a lot of that shit going on right here, you guys. Shout out to everybody out there who helps the channel out, who supports the channel, who keeps me in their thoughts, and who's always commenting, liking, sharing, and all that good stuff. I appreciate each and every single one of you, for real. Fist bump to all of you. I go through the pain for you guys, and so we can get accurate, true information, because that's what it's all about here. Well, that, sharp knives and good vibes, you already know. Let me go ahead and close this thing out, you guys. I really do appreciate all of you to the maximum. Take it easy and stay greasy, y'all. Expect another one to come tomorrow. Peace.